Today is the final installment of Remodeling with Roger, and I wanted you to come to my house and see the final improvements of what have been done. Come on in. One of the biggest changes in the home was that I removed the wall between the kitchen and the dining and living room, which really opened up the entire main living area. Not only does it give me two counter spaces, but on the other side of the kitchen, which is where the dining room is located, I could have a hutch built in that would give additional storage where I could put things I didn't need all the time, and also some family heirlooms. Two components of the kitchen remodel that I felt were a little bit unique was the backsplash, which was done by an artist that I know. So there's only a couple of folks that have ever had tile like this put into their houses, and I love this bright pattern that she provided. The second thing is I took the poles from the original house that I had and brought them back over and had them installed with the new cabinets. So there's a little bit of the old and the new with the kitchen. On the other side of the kitchen, to contrast the very bright tile, the idea was to add stainless steel to complement the slide-in stove, which is gas, and I'm enjoying tremendously having that as a feature in the house. I also then added open shelves here so that I could have the salt and pepper and cookbooks conveniently located, hopefully inspiring me to cook a little more than I normally do. My kitchen has a south-facing window, and in the past there was just a door and a window, and so part of the remodel was putting in this slider which allowed more light to come into the house and an easy access for me to step out, and added this little deck where the gas grill where I'm standing can go year-round, and I can just step outside anytime and cook. I don't have to go up and down the stairs. With the basement changes, I wanted the home to feel both single family for the future, as well as the potential for renting since I'm not always down here. There was already a private entrance allowed, and so we worked with the beam of the house to put in these French doors that when they're closed, it becomes an 850 to 900 square foot apartment. Because this end of the basement is a little dark, we put in the glass blocks to get as much light as possible, and then painted the room as light as we could as well. One of my goals with the remodel was to keep as much character from the 1951 home that I could. So some of the things that were done was we just painted the original brick in the basement, I kept the knotty pine on the walls, and we included for part of the basement the original laminated floor surfaces that also became how we tried to match the colors. I had always liked a particular piece of furniture that I had that had become basically a storage space downstairs. So one day I had the idea that perhaps it could be incorporated into the remodel. So it became used as a working piece of furniture, but also as the wet bar. So the microwave went into the piece, as well as we added the sink and plumbing. And so if I rent the basement, you could do your dishes and get water and everything from right here. To serve as kind of your little mini kitchen. In addition to the armoire storage, this was kind of a useless little space, so we made it into more kitchen area, added a little refrigerator, and I'll eventually add a hot plate, and it has storage for all of your various kitchen needs. In this portion of the basement, originally was kind of an old kitchen that really served no purpose, and I needed it to be a third bedroom. So this space did become the bedroom space. And in order to make it a legitimate bedroom, we had to cut through the concrete to add the appropriate egress for the bedroom requirement. In the old basement, there had been a pretty bad 3/4 bath, so that was completely taken out, and a new bath was installed that's substantially larger with all new finishes. Added pocket doors and a walk-in closet to make the space feel as large as possible. There used to be access from the basement to go outside and into the utility room right here, which is now closed off, and the new bathroom is on the back side of this. In order to then have access to the utility room, we cut through the garage, a new door so that you could come into the utility room and then also go outside. And I got a little crazy and decided to paint the room yellow because I wanted it to be happy when I was doing my laundry. Thanks a lot for coming along on this journey with me through the blog and remodeling of my house. I hope you've learned a little bit, because I know I sure have. As both a homeowner and as a realtor, this has been a very informative process for me. So if I can answer any questions about remodeling or any questions about real estate, I look forward to hearing from you.